Who killed this young beauty queen? This haunting question has baffled investigators and captivated the public for decades. On December 26, 1996, the lifeless body of 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey, a talented beauty pageant contestant, was discovered in the basement of her family's Boulder, Colorado home. What should have been a joyful holiday morning turned into a devastating tragedy that continues to perplex law enforcement, forensic experts, and true crime enthusiasts. JonBenét Ramsey was a charismatic and lively child, adored by her family and friends. As a regular participant in local beauty pageants, her charm and talent earned her multiple crowns and accolades, placing her in the spotlight at a very young age. But her bright future was cut short in the early hours of December 26, 1996. That morning, her mother, Patsy Ramsey, made a frantic 911 call, reporting that JonBenét was missing and that a ransom note had been left on the staircase. Hours later, after a chaotic and mishandled police investigation at the scene, JonBenét's body was discovered in the basement of her own home. She had suffered a head injury and had been strangled, but the circumstances surrounding her death were, and still are, shrouded in mystery. One of the most puzzling aspects of this case is the ransom note. At over 2.5 pages long, it was unusually detailed and filled with inconsistencies. The note demanded the exact amount of $118,000, which coincidentally matched the bonus JonBenét's father, John Ramsey, had recently received at work. Experts who analyzed the handwriting have debated whether it matched Patsy Ramsey's, but no definitive conclusion was reached. The mishandling of the initial investigation is another major reason why the case remains unsolved. When police arrived at the Ramsey home, they failed to secure the scene properly, allowing friends and family members to roam freely, potentially contaminating evidence. Even more shocking, JonBenét's father, John Ramsey, discovered her body himself and carried her upstairs, further complicating forensic analysis. Over the years, theories about JonBenét's death have divided into two main camps: those who believe an intruder was responsible, and those who suspect someone within the Ramsey household. The intruder theory gained traction due to evidence such as a broken basement window, an unidentified footprint near JonBenét's body, and DNA found on her clothing that didn't match any family members. Proponents of this theory argue that an unknown individual entered the house, committed the crime, and left undetected. However, skeptics point out that the ransom note and lack of clear signs of forced entry raise serious doubts about this scenario. On the other side of the debate is the family theory, which suggests that someone within the Ramsey household may have been involved. Supporters of this theory often focus on inconsistencies in the family's statements and behavior. For instance, some have questioned why Patsy Ramsey called 911 before thoroughly searching the house. However, it's important to note that the Ramsey family has consistently denied any involvement in JonBenét's death and was officially cleared by law enforcement in 2008 after DNA evidence ruled them out as suspects. As forensic science has advanced, new techniques and technologies have been applied to the case. In recent years, investigators have re-examined the DNA evidence, hoping to identify a suspect through genetic genealogy. In addition to DNA, experts continue to analyze other pieces of evidence, such as the ransom note, in the hope that new insights might emerge. The media frenzy surrounding the case has also played a significant role in shaping public perception. From the moment the news broke, JonBenét's story became a sensation, with tabloids and news outlets covering every detail. Some argue that this intense media scrutiny fueled rumors and conspiracy theories, overshadowing the actual investigation. Another critical aspect of this case is the emotional toll it has taken on JonBenét's family. John and Patsy Ramsey, as well as JonBenét's older brother Burke, faced intense public scrutiny and relentless accusations over the years. Tragically, Patsy Ramsey passed away in 2006 after battling cancer, never knowing who was responsible for her daughter's death. Despite the challenges, the case of JonBenét Ramsey continues to inspire both professional investigators and amateur sleuths. Online communities have formed to analyze evidence, share theories, and keep the case alive in the public consciousness. Some of these efforts have led to new insights, but others have contributed to the spread of misinformation and baseless accusations. What makes the case of JonBenét Ramsey so enduring is not just the mystery of who committed the crime, but the heartbreaking reality of a young life cut short. JonBenét's story reminds us of the fragility of innocence and the devastating impact of violence. While theories and debates continue, it's important to remember the human element of this case, the grief of a family and the loss of a child who had her whole life ahead of her. As we revisit this tragic case, one question remains: will we ever uncover the truth about what happened to JonBenét Ramsey, or will this mystery remain unsolved forever? Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of history's most perplexing unsolved cases. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories and mysteries. We'd love to hear your theories in the comments below. Let's continue the discussion and honor JonBenét's memory by seeking the truth.